Yeah, that's what I think too. That would have been, but see, I'm not into all of that. Forget about all of that. Thank you for the Rosa, and thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Sorry, it takes me forever to tell a story, but that's... I'm not letting him have it, but just dumping on him. And so I'm like, you know, telling him, I have my dogs at home. He's like, do you have kids? Do you drive like this if you have kids? Do you have kids in the car? Or do you drive like this if you have your kids in the car? I said, I don't have kids, I have dogs. And he was like, oh, okay. And he's like, let me see your whatever and whatever they ask for. So I gave him whatever and whatever. And he takes it back to his car. And I swear, it was like he was just sitting there staring at me through the mirror. Like, I could see him and, you know, staring at me through the mirror. He was in front of me. How did he get in front of me? I don't remember how he got in front of me. I think he was in front of me. I don't remember. But regardless, I told him that, you know, I really don't appreciate... And he's like, why are you so upset? There's something else going on. You know, and then they want to try to play therapist. And he's like, you know, you're reacting, you're acting, what did he say? You're reacting like something else is wrong, I think is what he said. You're reacting like something else is wrong. What else is wrong? You don't have anything in your trunk, do you? And I was like, flowers? Like, look, I don't care. We'll get out and look in the trunk together. Like, what do you fucking want me to have in the back? Acting? I'm not acting. What are you talking about? So then, you know, he's like, right, like, go ahead, look in the trunk. Like, what the fuck? Whatever. Like, at this point, I don't even care. Like, just fucking let me go. You only stopped me because I was the only car coming up and down the highway. Like, that was it. I know there was not a single car that even passed us. And that's how, like, you know, that's how dead it was early in the morning. And I just was so annoyed. What am I saying? So then he comes back. Then he comes back with my stuff. And he gives it to me, and he's like, he says, that's when he said something about, you know, you're really reacting like there's something else wrong, and are you sure there's nothing else wrong? I was like, no, you never seen somebody that has anxiety? Like, you never dealt with somebody who has anxiety? And I took my sunglasses off, and I was crying, and I looked at him and like dead in his eyes, and I don't usually do that kind of stuff. Like, I don't ever look at anybody in their eyes, ever. Not even my mom. Like, I don't ever just make eye contact. I have horrible eye contact. I don't know why. But, so I looked at him, like, dead in his eyes. And I was like, you never dealt with somebody who has anxiety, obviously, have you? And he handed me my stuff. And he was like, you know, have a good day. Be careful. Get home safe to your dogs. And he said it kind of sarcastic, and I just looked at it like he was calling me out because I have dogs and not children, is what it felt like. It felt like an attack to me, is what it felt like. He's like, well, get home safe to your dogs. And I was like, I looked at him and I was like, fuck you. No, he didn't give me a ticket. He didn't give me a ticket at all, because it was probably all on camera that I was telling him that he literally targeted me. How can you write somebody? I don't know if they can do that or not, but I mean, I could have taken that. Well, I mean, I was going over the speed limit, but I think he just sympathized with me, or whatever the word is, empathized with me, because like I was worked up. I know he targeted me, but like in the same breath, I was speeding. But at the same time, if there were other cars on the road, we would have all been going the same speed. Like, I drive with the traffic, you know what I mean? Well, don't get me wrong, yeah, I always like to be first, so I might go a little bit faster and pass everybody. But I'm still driving with traffic. It's not like there's a whole bunch of traffic back here and then I'm the only one. No, like, on this highway, everybody does 85, 90 miles per hour. That's just what it is. I mean, and if you don't, then Yeah, that's what I think too. That would have been, but see, I'm not into all of that. Forget about all of that. Thank you for the Rosa and thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Sorry, it takes me forever to tell a story, but that's the story. But I don't know. I just felt like, and I haven't been pulled over since then, but I feel like he really got me. Like he really, like I made him think is what I feel like. I made him think about what he was doing, it felt like. And then I had to sit there. I said, you can go ahead and go. I'm going to have to sit here and get myself together before I can drive anywhere. Like, you're not just going to... I was literally like, you know, being ridiculous. I was really being ridiculous. But it's not like I was faking. It's just, it happened. I couldn't control myself. Like, I had no control over my emotions. I still don't. And I don't have any